All right, this is Operation Valiant Serpent, top secret ultra. Your command and control will be call sign Ares. The operational element's going to be Task Force Viper. You're members of the 10th Special Forces Group Operational Detachment Alpha. Your call sign is Viper 11. I'm your CIA operations officer. I'm not going to give you my name, but my call sign is Adder 6. Today's date is the 15th of May, 2021. You are in your area of operations is in Kunduz, Afghanistan. We're expecting the weather to be semi-clear with a possible chance of moderate fog. Central Intelligence Agency has received actionable intelligence reports indicating that Tier 1 target Abdul al-Hamad, codename Arizona, has taken up residence in Kunduz province of northern Afghanistan. Hamad is a radical Islamic extremist who is single-handedly responsible for the formation of the Islamic Army and al-Qaeda forces in central Afghanistan. Intelligence has linked Hamad to simultaneous bombings at 2 American embassies in Africa on August 7th, 2020. CIA intelligence reports he is operating out of a residential compound in the village of Kar Shek in Kunduz, in the city of Kunduz. Sources have reported that this facility is functioning as a command and control center for extreme radical Islamic terrorist organizations. Hamad is operating an active and extremely violent insurgency domestically and internationally. Hamad has close ties to a militant Islamic group in Nigeria, Boko Haram. Hamad's top lieutenant, Fakir al-Din, his codename is Dakota. He's reported to be traveling to this compound in the coming day or coming hours. He may be present at the time of your operation. Your primary objective is going to be the Tier 1 target. That's Abdul al-Hamad, codename Arizona. He's going to be a capture or kill. We absolutely want him. First priority is to capture him if you can. Secondary is kill. However, if you do engage him and kill him, his body must be extracted from the AO. Your secondary objective is going to be an HVT. He is a kill or capture. Capture is a secondary consideration. His code name is Dakota. Your additional objectives will be to search the compound for any hot intelligence. We expect there to be computers and sat phones, hard data like disk drives, hard drives, and any other soft intelligence you can get, or to any files, documents that are in the area. If you guys could pick those up as well. We need all electronic equipment for later forensic analysis. We also suspect that they have a large weapons cache on site. Those are to be destroyed in place. Your ROE is going to be a black book ROE. This clandestine operation should not be attributable to the United States. During the operation, you're authorized to maintain a zero footprint while in the AO. Mission compromise is going to be unacceptable. Operators will maintain operational security by any means necessary to achieve their objective. Offensive actions are authorized. That means deadly force is authorized to terminate all foreign nationals with extreme prejudice. However, we don't just want a slaughter fest, so if you see any civilians, don't just assassinate them. You can zip tie them, leave them in place, or just move on. The compound, it's a heavily fortified compound consisting of one main building. It's a 3-story structure. There are smaller buildings in the area, also inside the walls of the compound. It's believed that it's housing other high-ranking members of al-Qaeda. We think that Hamad is living on the second floor of the target building. There could be possible secondary targets residing in other adjacent buildings. That's where we think Dakota may be hanging out. He might have set up shop in one of the other structures. The walls around the compound are 12 feet high, and they're topped with barbed wire. The structures inside the compound have sandbags around the perimeter. They're using them as firing positions. There are 3 gates inside the compound. We don't know the status of those gates. We don't know if they're fortified or not. We were unable to rule out the existence of an underground bunker system. We presume that one did exist because they use them in Tora Bora so extensively. So we ruled out a bombing option because of too much collateral damage to the civilian presence. If you look at the document I disseminated to you, there's actual surveillance photos of the compound proper. when it was under construction, recent satellite photos of the activity therein, both day and night. We also have some infrared photos of basic troop concentration inside the compound. We believe that the enemy troop strength varies during the early morning hours, and patrols are sporadic. They constantly change the patrol patterns and asset deployment. We estimate about 30 to 50 insurgents could reside in this compound, but these numbers fluctuate depending on whether they are at the compound or out doing offensive operations. The main compound, however, is always going to be guarded, and watchtower positions will be manned. We just don't know in what type of intervals. Your raid, you're going to be conducting a commando raid style on this compound. It should take no longer than 40 minutes from incursion to excursion. Operational footprint inside the compound should remain around the sub 40-minute mark. Your infiltration is going to be by 2 UH-80D Delta Ghost Hawks. You're going to fly map of the Earth to keep a zero footprint on radar. We'll have a UH-47 Chinook on standby as QRF for you guys if you get into trouble. The call sign is Anvil 26. They're approximately 2/3 the way from this fob to the compound. It's going to be occupied with a 12-man SEAL team and 2 Air Force PJs. They're functioning solely as a QRF. They're there to interfere with any other hostile forces moving to your position. We believe that Hamad has been in communication with a Russian Spetsnaz element in the southwestern part of the map. We believe that if you guys are inside the footprint for longer than 40 minutes, that would allow time for the Russians to mount their own counter-assault with a QRF-style attack with helicopters. So you guys want to get out of there as quickly as possible. Once you exfil, we'll be able to land a UH-80D helicopter inside the compound in close proximity, get you guys out of there as quickly as possible. That's all I have, gentlemen. I wish there was more, and I'll turn it over to your team leader for your tactical ops plan.
Our plan is to come in low from the north to LZ1, low enough to where we're below defilade to the objective compound. Should not be within the sight lines of their towers if we stay low enough. We're going to come in hard, we're going to come in fast, and we're going to move up the ravine marked with the blue arrow. Team 2 is going to hold at the 2A position. 2A, 2B, 2C signify controlled detonations, either with claymores, which will be for the sandy, muddy walls. Demo charges will be used for the more fortified positions that we may come across. It's up to the demo guy to pick the right explosive for the right type structure. Team 2 is going to stack up along that wall while Team 1 maneuvers around the compound while we stack up at 1A. Upon my command, we will do a controlled det. 3, 2, 1, execute. Upon execute, we will detonate both charges and begin clearing the compound. Both teams and team members are required to stay with their team 100% of the time. So we are going to move as a 5 or 6-man team at all times. How we're going to do this is, and how we're going to coordinate effective movement is, the point man will not move unless the move order is given. He will state his intent to move by saying moving. Upon moving, the team leader will say move, and the entire unit will move together as one cohesive unit. That communication ensures that we're all moving together at the right pace, guns up, combat position. Once we breach, Team 1 will breach again at 1B and begin to breach the fortified central compound. Our target building for objective Arizona marked. Objective Dakota is likely to be wandering around within the compound. I believe Team 2 probably has the best probability to run across objective number 2. Unknown location on where objective 2 is. Do you know that this area with the exclamation point marked in blue, heavily fortified? Team 2's responsibility is to provide outer security, clear the compound all the way, and gather all intelligence and locate objective number 2, Dakota. Team 1's responsibility is to work the entire inner compound and clear the 5 buildings within that site. Upon both teams' objectives, once they're complete, we will rendezvous at LZ2 for a fast pickup. If we execute both targets, or one of the targets, they need to be in a body bag and transported on helicopter. Primary objective, Arizona, is an execute. Capture first, execute second. Secondary objective Dakota is execute first, capture second. So it's reversed roles in terms of preference. We need to stay very tight on this and make sure that we take our time. We have 40 minutes. We need to make sure that everyone is stacked when we breach every single building, every single compound.
One click out. Seconds.
We're under fire.
Everyone out.
Everyone's cleared to engage any hostiles.
Charges set.
Copy that, Team 2. Team 2's at position. We're setting det now.
Roger, Team 1.
Alright, demo guys, prep explosives for controlled det. Respond when it's prepped, over.
I'm prepped.
Copy that, Team 2. Controlled det in 3, 2, 1, execute. Breach, breach, breach.
That wasn't effective.
Copy that.
Team 2 setting contact from the northwest.
Copy that. Team 1 had a failed breach. Replacing det, over.
This is Team 2, controlled det. Fire in the hole, fire in the hole, fire in the hole.
Team 2, this is Team 1. We're about to breach compound. Send it for Viper 1-1. Team 2, how are you doing? Team 2, what's your status?
Team 2 sweeping buildings, moving through the compound.
Team 1 had successful breach on second charge. We're moving to the compound now. Over. Team 1 has a man down. We're going to get him back up and continue movement over.
Roger. Team 2 is continuing to clear. We're now in the second compound area.
Copy that, Team 2. Team 1's about to breach building. Over. This is Team 2. We have PID on Arizona.
Roger that, Team 1. Team 2 is about to breach 2 Bravo. Over.
Team 2 explosive armed. 2A. 2B. That in 3, 2, 1.
Team 2's found some grads.
2 men down. Team 2, we have successfully captured Arizona. Say again, Arizona, over. Objective building is clear.
Be advised, we have 4 men down currently.
Copy that. Do what you can to pull back and regroup. We're providing overwatch from this 3-story, over. Aries, this is Viper 1-1. Be advised, Arizona. I repeat, Arizona.
This is Aries actual, solid copy, Arizona. Out.
Team 2, what's the status of Dakota, over?
No Dakota yet, over.
This is Team 1 Intelligence Officer. Dakota has been KIA since we breached the compound. Yeah, wait one.
Team 2, what's your status with casualties, over?
All green.
Good copy. Continue movement. Aries, this is Viper 1-1. We may need a TP. Second.
Team 2 is about to breach 2 Charlie, over. Team 2, controlled det. Fire in the hole, fire in the hole, fire in the hole. Ineffective.
1's moving to clear other compound.
Lee is down.
Copy that.
Team 1, be advised. Team 1, be advised. This is Team 2. We have 4 men down here in the compound.
Copy that. Do what you can to regroup. Team 2, what's your status?
Clearing the north side of, just north of Charlie Corner.
Copy that. Team 1 is clearing the last of the buildings. We should be ready for exfil in about 5 mics over.
Roger.
1, controlled det. Controlled det in 3, 2, 1, execute. This is Team 1. Team 2, what's your status?
Elements of Team 2 are holding north of 2 Charlie. We're maintaining security.
Copy that, Team 2. Have you completed all your objectives? Over.
Team 2 has swept and cleared, but we have not been able to relocate the body of Dakota.
Copy that.
Interrogative, are we supposed to blow up any assets to the enemy?
Affirm, go ahead and plant explosives on all enemy assets, armor, and ammo cache. Over.
Copy that. Stay clear of 2B. Detonation in 3, 2, 1. Fire in the hole, fire in the hole, fire in the hole.
This is Team 1. We've located another intel cache. We're obtaining intel now. Over.
Roger.
Alright, you guys heard Phoenix 1-1. We got 30 seconds till extract. Want everyone to move in. Team 1 first, Team 2 second.
Roger.
Team 1 moving.
One in.
Five in.
Alright, Team 2, make your way to the chopper.
Roger.
Team 1's all in, waiting for Team 2. Alright, good job, Team 2. Chances are you won't be able to interact with Dakota. He's in. Dakota and Arizona are in tow, over.
Go for it.
Team 2's all in,
Last man.
all in. Phoenix 1-1, over.
Phoenix 1-1 copies, lifting off.
Fuck some shit up, Team 2.
Where?